I'm getting a lot of questions about which steel to choose for my hunting knife. At Roselli, we have two types of steel for our knives. This is our standard carbon steel knife, and this is our ultra-high carbon steel knife. And basically the difference is this one is a softer steel and is more suitable for a little bit more brutal work. So if you know you want to have one knife that do everything. So when you are taking care of your game and you need to cut through bones, you need to skinning, and you only want one knife, I would go for this one. If you want a knife that has extreme sharpness and an extreme edge retention, this is the knife. Due to the hardness of the steel, it keeps the edge very sharp for a long time. But the disadvantage of an ultra-high carbon steel knife is that if you cut through bones, you can get something we call in the knife business chipping. Basically, when you cut through a bone and maybe twist the knife, you can get a piece of the edge that cuts loose. And that's what we call chipping. And this is due to the hardness of the steel, that it cannot deform as this one. But I would say the most important thing to understand with knives is every time you cut through any bone, you will in one way or the other way damage the blade's edge. But it just shows in a different way. This one you get a small, maybe a deformation, and this one you get a small chipping. So when I'm hunting, I always use an ultra-high carbon steel knife, because for me the most important thing is to have a knife that is very sharp and keeps the edge retention for a long time. And this is perfect when you do skinning. You don't need to resharpen during your process of the game. So in my case, I have always an ultra-high carbon steel knife with me, but I also have an opening knife with me. And this one is made of our standard carbon steel knife, and this I use when I need to cut through bones, when opening the chest, etc. Because this one can take the more brutal work, and this one is for all the fine-tuning, the skinning, and all where I need sharp knife. So these are my take on the best hunting combination when you go out hunting. And I hope this gives you an idea of the difference between the standard carbon steel and the ultra-high carbon steel.